Hello there, my name is Sam with liftedtrucks.com and welcome to episode number 2 in our brand new build series. In this new series, each episode will highlight the build of a different vehicle. We'll take you from start to finish on the entire process and show you what we have going into each new build. So let's cut the fluff and get into the stuff, shall we? Editor, roll the intro. I don't have an editor. I'm editing all these videos. Roll the intro, don't talk back to me. Kicking off episode number 2 with a vehicle that somewhat defies our very own name, Lifted Trucks, and lives in a category all of its own. And to be honest, its very own category is well deserved, as it is one of the very first vehicles to ever be manufactured specifically for recreational off-road use. We are, of course, talking about Jeep, and behind me I have a 2018 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon JLU that is absolutely packed with features. And look, while there is some merit to keeping a vehicle stock, that's just not how we do it at Lifted Trucks. We've managed to strike this harmonious balance between form and function that's enough to make the off-road angels on high weep happy tears. Sam, what the hell does that even mean, bro? What it means is that we pride ourselves on making trucks look damn good, using quality parts and installed by pro technicians to improve ride performance on and off-road. So when it came to this Jeep, we knew right away exactly what it needed. Now this Jeep is already loaded with a ton of features that makes it an extremely capable off-roader, as well as a great daily driver, like the 2.0-liter turbocharged engine. This thing actually surprised me quite a bit. It's got some get up and go. This Jeep already has the upgraded Dana 44 axles, electronic front and rear lockers, an electronic disconnecting and reconnecting front sway bar, heated seats, heated steering wheel, and of course an upgraded Alpine stereo system with a rear subwoofer. So to take this Jeep to the next level, we took it to the shop today for a little special treatment. First order of business is pulling the entire front end apart. We'll be redoing the entire suspension system in the front and the rear. Starting out with a 3.5-inch lift by TerraFlex, this kit gives us everything we need to add a little bit more height to the Jeep so we can clear the oversized tires we'll be adding a bit later. This kit keeps everything intact, including that front disconnecting sway bar, and even drops the upper control arms to make alignment a breeze. We'll be pairing this kit with the Falcon 3.3 Fast Adjust Piggyback shocks. This shock system is designed to improve ride quality and comfort and can be quickly dialed in to your preferred ride on or off-road. If you're not familiar with the benefits of a remote reservoir or a piggyback reservoir, let me break it down. The piggyback system in this case is designed for increased oil and gas capacity, which reduces heat as your shocks are being used. This results in a much smoother ride across the board compared to your typical monotube shocks. The fast adjusters on these Falcons have 3 settings, soft, medium, and firm, and a custom setting with an 8-position dial for finer dampening adjustments. The rear of the Jeep will also be getting a set of Falcons, making this thing an absolute beast off-road, whether you're slow crawling or ripping through the desert Baja style. With the lift and suspension setup installed, we've added about 3.5 inches of lift all the way around, giving us plenty of room for the new 37-inch tires on a 17-inch wheel. That's right, I said 37s. In my mind, there's not much that looks better than a 37-inch tire on a 17-inch wheel. But aside from aesthetics, it's actually extremely practical. A 37-inch tire gives you an amazing amount of ground clearance off-road. You pair that with airing down your tires if you're going to be on a trail for an extended period of time, and that may be the difference between crawling out of whatever you got yourself stuck in or calling recovery services. We recommend airing down to about 16 psi with these wheels and tires if you plan to be on the trails for an extended period of time. A bee, there's a bee on me. Get out of here, bee. So naturally, we wrapped the Fuel D785 wheels in bronze in a BF Goodrich K02 all-terrain tire, a classic tire that's been tried and tested and loved by many on and off-road. And I mean, just look at it. Tell me that the before and after doesn't look great. Our last item of business here in the shop is to add a new rear tire swing out. The factory swing outs that come on these Jeeps are a notoriously weak part, so upgrading it not only looks good, but allows us to fit a full 37-inch spare in the rear. It relocates the rear taillight to the center of the spare, and it maintains the use of your rear camera. And honestly, it just looks good. And with the lift and suspension installed, the wheels and tires back on, that just about wraps up this build. I was excited to take this one out for the next couple days and test it out. Let's go check it out. Now let me just get honest and a little bit raw with you for a second. I've never been much of a Jeep guy, but after spending a couple days with the old Rubicon back here, I felt that spark of a new love affair forming deep within my bosoms, enough to make my Tundra at home a little bit jealous. I was honestly really surprised at how nice this thing was off-road, and all the little interior features and upgrades that not only made it really fun to drive, but also super comfortable. The turbocharged engine adds more horsepower and more torque than the V6 you usually find in these Jeeps and makes ripping through the desert an absolute blast. I think I may actually have to add a Jeep to my garage when I get a bigger garage and more money. So what do you guys think? Drop a comment down below and tell me what you thought about this build. This series is just heating up and we've got a lot of cool projects coming up. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so that you can be notified as soon as episode 3 drops. You can find this Jeep and more at www.liftedtrucks.com. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next episode. Over and out.